Callista, thank you very much for yesterday. The party was a huge success. It was great to finally meet you.
Hello, Lionel. I had a terrific time as well yesterday. It was a pleasure meeting you.
I was in such a wonderful mood the entire time since you are so adorable. When compared to you, all the other girls at the party looked like pigs.
What's that? Isn't that a little insulting?
It's not at all offensive. After all, I'm simply telling the truth. I had intended to leave early because all of the girls at the party were so unattractive. I was overjoyed when you eventually showed up. You looked fantastic.
All of the other girls at the party looked lovely, in my opinion. There were other girls who appeared to be cuter than me. I completely disagree with anything you're stating.
Are you kidding me? The other girls all looked so bad. Looking around pained my eyes a lot. I believe I'm allergic to ugly girls. The entire time, I was shivering. Because everyone was so unattractive, I was sick. I'm so delighted you came.
I see.
I've always despised ugly girls since I was a kid. When I see ugly girls, I get a sudden urge to punch them.
Isn't that going a little too far? That appears to be a bit extreme.
It's just a strong desire. I don't believe I would go through with it. I'm genuinely a really kind man. I do, however, prefer gorgeous girls. I'm not interested in their personality.
You sound insane right now.
However, you should be self-assured in your appearance. I think you're quite gorgeous. I'd also stop hanging out with the other gals. They were all hideous. I would never want you to become like them.
I'm going to keep hanging out with them because they're all great people. I'm buddies with the majority of them.
I can't believe they tried to approach me at the party yesterday. They should be talking to ugly males. I'm not sure why they were attempting to be nice to me. It was extremely revolting.
I believe they were simply being courteous.
I'd want to meet you for dinner someday. Only the two of us. Yesterday, there were far too many people in our way.
Okay. I'll get back to you at some point.
I'm overjoyed. I hope to see you soon.
Lionel, the guy I met at the party, was my high school classmate. He didn't appear to recognize me and kept flirting with me. He was continuously insulting and mocking me at school. When I tried to talk to him, he called me names, stole my possessions, and ignored me. I could keep going on and on about the atrocities he did to me. He hasn't changed at all when I see him at the party. He remained a horrible human being. I saw this as an ideal opportunity to exact my vengeance on him. For a while, I was going to pretend I liked him, but then something completely unexpected happened.
Callista, hello. What are you doing now? I'm already waiting for you inside the restaurant. Were you lost or something?
I'm not at all disoriented.
You're more than an hour late. Did anything happen to you back then?
Nothing has occurred. I'm fine.
So, why haven't you arrived yet? Today is your birthday, and I was looking forward to enjoying it with you.
This is the end.
What do you mean?
It's over, I tell you. I don't intend to see you again.
So you're ending your relationship with me?
Did you just break up? What exactly are you talking about? We had never been dating in the first place.
What exactly do you mean? I assumed we were certainly dating. I told you I wanted to spend my entire life with you. You laughed and responded, all right.
That's why I spent some time with you now and then.
Please wait a moment. I'm still processing what you just said to me. Were we not dating back then?
Why did you think I'd want to date someone like you? Today isn't even my birthday. I have absolutely no idea what you're on about.
So today isn't your birthday? What's the matter with you today, Callista? You appear to be an entirely different person than usual. Are you playing a joke on me or something?
Why would I waste my time on a joke like this?
Could you please come to the restaurant so that we can talk? I was going to tell you something very significant today.
Are you going to propose to me?
So you were aware of it. How?
It's quite simple to figure out what you're thinking. You're not very bright, and it's extremely easy to interpret your expressions.
Callista? Is this you? I feel as if I'm speaking to a complete stranger.
You should stop calling me Callista. That's not even my name.
Wait, what? I'm totally perplexed. So, what's your name?
My name is Naomi.
So, your given name is Naomi? So, why did you lie to me about your name? I kept calling you Callista the whole time.
You really are a complete moron.
What happened? What makes you say that? So, your given name is Naomi? So, why did you lie to me about your name? I kept calling you Callista the whole time.
Have you already forgotten about me? Do you really have no idea who I am?
Naomi? I don't recollect someone with that name. Oh, no! Now I remember.
So you finally remembered who I am.
Is that you, Naomi? Didn't we go to the same school?
That's right, I'm Naomi.
Why then did you lie to me about your surname? You should have just informed me from the start that you were Naomi.
I lied to you in order to exact my vengeance on you. Do you forget what you did to me in high school?
You're still irritated about it. It was so long ago. Why are you bringing this up now?
What difference does it make if it happened a long time ago? It doesn't change the fact that you hurt me so badly. You may have forgotten about it, but I have not. The way you treated me back then left an emotional scar on me.
Callista, I'm sorry for what I've done in the past. Oh, I meant Naomi. I apologize for mistyping your name. I'll also apologize for my previous behavior.
Did you think I'd forgive you just because you apologized to me?
I'm not sure what else I can do. Everything happened so long ago. I can't change what I did to you. I promise to make amends to you in the future. I've evolved into a kind person.
Will you make amends to me in the future? Please stop making such jokes. They make me sick.
Please pay attention to what I have to say. I love you so much. I've never been so deeply in love with someone in my life. Callista, I'd like to spend the rest of my life making you happy. I sincerely apologize. I meant Naomi.
What's the point? I have no romantic sentiments toward you.
I don't think I'll ever marry anyone other than you. I promise I'll make you very pleased. Please give me another chance.
I'm not sure why, but we were always in the same class throughout school. I wanted to flee from you, but I couldn't. I even worked extremely hard in order to attend a different high school than you. When I realized you'd applied to the same school as me, I was in complete despair. Those 12 years in school with you were a living nightmare.
I chose that high school just because they had a great football team. Was I really that bad to you? I'm not sure what I did to you.
I figured you'd have forgotten about it by now. I wish I had the ability to forget everything so quickly.
Did I truly offend you this much?
You said my name, Naomi, was unsuitable for me. You chose a different name for me.
I don't recall ever doing anything like that.
Ugly Gorilla. That's the name you chose for me.
Did I truly address you as such? I'm deeply sorry.
Nobody ever addressed me by my full name in school. Throughout primary school, I was constantly referred to as Ugly Gorilla.
I'm deeply sorry.
You mocked and insulted me throughout middle and high school.
I'm not sure why I did something so foolish. Perhaps because I liked you? At the time, I probably just wanted your attention.
You ripped up all of my valuable books in front of me. You stuffed a swarm of insects into my school bag. You blamed me for taking something when you were the one who did it. You trimmed my hair while I was in the library reading a book. When we were waiting in line for lunch, you also cut up my skirt. That's only a sampling of what you've done to me. This list could go on and on.
Back in school, I was a bad person.
You wouldn't even let me study quietly. You were continually attempting to divert my attention.
I honestly don't remember. So, what exactly did I do?
You snatched all of my university textbooks. You flushed them all down the toilet so I wouldn't have to use them again.
Is it true that I did something like that?
Yes, you did. I was stunned. Those textbooks were already pricey, and I knew my parents couldn't afford to replace them. I was desperate to attend a respectable university so that I could be rid of you. That's why I worked so hard in class. Do you realize you tried to derail my dream?
But I thought you got into an Ivy League institution. You got into your ideal university, right?
That's because my professor loaned me a new set of textbooks. I utilized those textbooks to study for long periods of time every day.
You must have struggled a lot in school.
I did, and it was entirely because to you. You utterly destroyed my academic career.
I deeply regret this. I am sorry for anything I did to you back then.
That is a falsehood. I attempted to report you to the school, but everything you did to me was ignored. Because your father was the vice president of our high school. He made certain that you were never in any difficulties. I despised you and your father. You're both scumbags.
That had nothing to do with me. My father did it all by himself.
I don't think so. When you were in difficulties, I'm sure you cried and asked him for aid. You probably do it as well these days, right?
I don't rely on my father nearly as much as I used to. I resolve to be more self-sufficient in the future.
You're getting self-sufficient? That's unlikely.
Let's talk about something else now. I can't believe how beautiful you've become lately. You've changed your appearance drastically. I didn't realize you were the same person until you told me.
Please be quiet. I don't want to be complimented on my appearance by someone who used to call me a monkey.
I honestly thought I'd never meet someone as lovely as you. I was overjoyed to meet you at the party. I felt like I was in heaven when I was talking to you.
You were urgently attempting to flirt with me and didn't notice who I was. I just talked to you because I wanted to exact my retribution. I decided to make you fall in love with me so that I could dump you later.
That is such a cruel thing to say. I truly liked you. I had intended to marry you. I even purchased a ring for you.
Did you just claim I was cruel to you? What about everything you've ever done to me? What you did to me was even worse, in my opinion.
That was all so long ago. I was still a child. I think you're wrong to exact such vengeance on me.
Then give me my 12 years of schooling back. You totally ruined my childhood. Because of what you did to me, I couldn't even make a single friend. Everyone else agreed with you and dubbed me a gorilla. Nobody wanted to help me perhaps because they were afraid you'd do the same to them. I have no good childhood memories.
What does the past matter? You're no longer a gorilla. You're gorgeous.
So what?
Why don't we just let the past go? Can't we just live in the moment? The present day me loves the present day you. Let us keep things simple and forget about our past.
No way. I'll never forget what you used to do to me. I will never, ever forgive you.
Damn you! So, I think I failed.
What do you mean?
I knew you were Naomi from the beginning. I wasn't taken in by you during the party.
What happened?
I was simply teasing you. I bet a buddy that you'd say yes to my proposal.
What's the matter with you?
I thought you didn't recognize me at the party. I was also interested as to why you were using a false identity. You were clearly Naomi. You haven't changed much. You still have so many characteristics that make you appear to be a gorilla.
So you were doing all of this for a back you and your mate's maid? Unbelievable. You haven't changed at all since then.
I was very depressed after we graduated from high school. I had hoped to attend the same university as you. I liked being able to mock you every day. I can't believe you went to a better university than I did.
Wait a minute. Was it just a coincidence that we met at that party?
I requested a mutual buddy to organize the party for me. I went to the party solely to see you again. Because I was having so much fun at university, I had entirely forgotten about you. Life as a full-time employee is monotonous. That's why I decided to make another attempt to meet you. That bet I placed was so close to winning.
I can't believe you're doing it again to me.
I know you work for a well-known corporation right now. I'm astounded by your success.
Why do you do this to me all the time? I have never done anything to you.
I honestly have no idea. I'd never given it much thought. I think I just enjoy observing your look when you're in pain or agitated.
You haven't changed one bit. You're still that filthy piece of garbage who ruined my life.
I had so much trouble pretending to love you. I'm also surprised that I lost the bet with my pal. It is entirely your fault that I lost the bet. You should assist me in paying my friend.
I'm honestly relieved that you haven't changed. If you had changed and been a good person, I would have felt horrible.
What do you mean? Stop speaking in such a haughty tone.
I'm curious how you'll react to this.
So you're going to compensate me for the money I lost in the bet?
You should put your money worries aside. You should be concerned about more pressing problems.
What exactly is it? Simply tell me.
What is your father up to these days?
That has nothing to do with the topic at hand.
I learned that he intended to run for governor of the state in the upcoming election. What an incredible endeavor!
So you're aware of it? You have to have done all of your research.
Are you a member of his political party as well?
I am. I'm truly quite significant. You should be more respectful of me.
At this rate, he appears to be winning the majority of votes.
Yes, my father's political party is well known.
He wouldn't want a scandal, would he?
What are your intentions?
What if I start by leaking information to the local newspapers?
You'd better be kidding me.
I'm not kidding. I'm taking everything you did to me extremely seriously. I'm curious what the public will think of your father's decision to sweep your crimes under the rug. He covered up a lot of the heinous things you did to me.
Don't even think about telling anyone.
Your political career will be ended as well. Nobody is going to vote for you or your father after hearing about this.
You can't reveal this right now. It's terrible timing.
I have to, since I have yet to exact my vengeance on you. I must punish you for what you have done to me.
Don't bring my father into it. He has absolutely nothing to do with it.
Actually, I think I should make him suffer as well. He was aware of all you did to me and hid it all to protect you.
So you're going to disclose this to the press?
Sure, I will. My guy knows someone who works for a local news organization.
What's that? Have you a boyfriend?
I'm going to offer them every piece of evidence I've gathered over the years. Throughout my school years, I kept a diary. I also preserved the social media footage you posted of me while we were back in school. You were always filming yourself ridiculing and humiliating me. I simply screenshotted the SMS messages. That, I believe, is enough evidence to ruin you in your father's eyes.
Do not attempt this.
Is that the tone you should use when approaching me for a favor?
This is a crucial time for both myself and my father. Please don't tell the media everything right now. I sincerely apologize for anything I did to you.
Yes, I can understand it's a critical time for you.
Everything these days is shared on social media. This type of scandal might be released shortly before the election.
Yes, I am aware of this as well.
All of these things I used to do to you when we were youngsters. Why can't you just forget about it? You're really annoying.
So that's settled.
What does this imply?
I was prepared to forgive you if you treated me with dignity and sincerely apologized to me. That does not appear to be the case. I'm going to go leak everything to the media right now. You just ruined your only chance to get out of this mess.
Naomi, please. I ask you, please give me another opportunity. We cannot have this kind of information leaked so close to the election.
That makes no difference to me. The more pain you go through, the better it is for me.
Do you have any idea how much problems you're going to cause my father? You're attempting to wreck our lives.
You have already managed to wreck my life. You guys completely deserve this to happen to you.
I truly do not deserve this. I'm about to lose everything I've worked for.
That's fantastic news.
Please consider this one more time. My father and I will personally apologize to you tomorrow. We will beg your pardon. We'll go to any length to prevent you from doing this.
I know you want to see it, but it's too late now. I've already made my decision.
Please accept our apologies. Please!
No way!
What if we compensate you? We will pay you whatever you desire.
That is yet another offense to be added to the list. You're attempting to bribe me.
So, what are you expecting us to do?
I intend for you to suffer. You're going to be lonely from now on. Everyone in your immediate vicinity is leaving. That was how I felt at school. It feels fantastic to finally exact my vengeance. The next day, I managed to tell the media about what Lionel and his father had done to me. Within a few days, the news piece had spread over the internet. Lionel and his father were forced to quit from the election since their reputation had been damaged. Now that I've exacted my revenge, it appears that I can finally move on with my life. I eventually married my partner and was blessed with a child with him. Right now, I am really satisfied with my life.
Hey, Chloe. Is everything okay? How did your dad's funeral go? Did everything run smoothly?
Yeah. We just finished. A lot of people came, so I was happy about that. I think Dad would have been happy to see all his friends. But it would have been better if you were able to come. He would have wanted you there.
I'm really sorry, Chloe. I tried my best, but I couldn't get the day off from work. My boss was being so unreasonable. But anyway, there's something that I want to talk to you about. Is now a good time to do that?
Oh, you want to talk?
It's about the house that your dad was living in. Well, now that he's gone. And there's no one that's gonna live there now, right? I think it would be a good idea to sell that house and use that money to buy a new place. We could get a nice big place and live with my parents.
What? You want to sell my dad's house and you want us to live with your parents? I'm not sure how I feel about that, but you can't just decide that on your own.
Chloe, we can't just keep renting. We need to have our own apartment one day. And now is a good time. We should buy a house now while the market is still good.
But we never talked about it before. Like I said, that isn't something that only you got to decide.
But it involves my parents. As their only child, I get to decide what we do for them.
Sure, but I gotta stay in my own house. Besides, you're talking about my dad's house.
Yeah. Both of your parents are dead now. My parents are still alive and I want to spend as much time with them as I can.
Don't you know what you're talking about, Joe? You're talking about selling childhood home here. At the very least, you could have considered moving your parents in there first. Why do we have to sell it and buy a new place? You don't even want to get another house but an apartment. Is that even good for our future?
I said I wanted to live with my parents. Your dad's house is big enough and it's nice, but the location is very inconvenient. It's too far from work. We can buy an apartment closer to the city. And it'll be big enough for my parents to live with us too. Doesn't that sound good? Just wait and see. You'll come around too.
But what about me and what I want?
What's wrong with living with my parents? Like they say, the more the merrier.
God, I'm so disappointed. I didn't think that you would be this self-centered.
What? How dare you? This is all your fault anyway. You're the one that insists on working when I want you to stay home.
What?
My parents have been pestering me about getting a divorce. They don't like the fact that you haven't been taking good care of me.
Really? You mean that women belong in the house and not outside working? What kind of backroad 1950s thinking is that? Your job doesn't pay that well in the first place. There's no way we could survive on your salary alone. I work so that I can support this family. I never said that I quit working after I got married in the first place. No one does that anymore, Joe.
Don't talk back to me. Are you forgetting I'm the one that has the deed for your father's house?
What? How did you get it?
Yeah, I do. It doesn't matter what you say or how much you protest. My word is final. If you keep quiet and just do as I say, then I'll let you live with us. Do you understand? But if not, then you better pack your things and leave right now. I'm not gonna put up with your behavior.
Wait a minute! We need to talk about this.
I see how it is. You've made your choice. I don't want to hear another word from you. I'm gonna buy a high-rise apartment for my parents. And I have already decided on this. Don't you dare get in my way.
There's something wrong with you? You're not the person that I married. I'm sure you didn't really think about this in the long term.
There's nothing to think about. Everything is going to go smoothly and it's gonna be great. If you don't like my plan, then you can leave. That's gonna be great for me. I can finally be released from being shackled to you. This marriage is a shame.
I see that your true colors are finally showing.
Hey. I need to tell you this. I'm so happy now.
What's wrong, Joe?
I got quite a large sum of money from selling your father's house. It's more than enough for my apartment. My parents are in there now. So if you don't like it, then you can get a divorce and leave us alone.
Okay. I'll file for a divorce today.
Really? What's a nice thing ever?
I'll have all the papers ready soon. But don't weigh me for whatever happens next.
What happens next? Nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna be living my life without you. You're just a loser.
Right. Hey! Aren't you talking more? Joe.
What, Chloe? What are these people and what are they doing in my home?
I have no idea. What do you mean?
They all came here suddenly and demanded that I open the door. You must have something to do with this. You better tell me the truth.
Not me. But to be precise, it's my brother.
Brother? You have 10 brothers?
I said brother, so just one. You've met Peter before. Why are you playing stupid? I don't think you've met his friends though.
What on earth? You are responsible. I don't even care about the details. Just make them go away.
I can't do that. Those people have it in for you. They were planning on living in that house that you sold without our permission.
What?
They lost their home, so they decided to go to you. After all, you did use that money to buy the apartment. It makes sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense. What is wrong with your brother? It's so odd because even though they invaded this place, they were all so polite about it. I thought that they would be rude.
What? They aren't being rude?
No, they just made a pot of coffee. And they're just sitting in the living room. I don't have time for any of this. I need to leave, but I can't just let them be here. You need to do something.
Why did you tell me that? You can call the police instead. They're trespassing, aren't they? There's good reason for the police to come.
Well, I can't really.
If you told the police, they'll have the authority to do something about it. You better do it quick if you have to go.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't. Because if you did, you'd have to explain to the police that you stole that deed from me and sold that house without my permission. You'll be the one they arrest for theft.
I'm not a thief. You agreed that I could do it.
I don't remember agreeing with you about anything. Besides, you don't have anything in writing. You stole the deed from the safe that was in the house. You didn't even hire a real estate agent to help you do things legally. You did that without any written consent from me or my father's lawyer.
Well, I thought that no one would notice.
Right, you got the combination to the safe and just took it. My brother was supposed to live in that house. It was left for him, but you stole that from him. So of course you can't call the police. They'll know what you did. They wouldn't even have to investigate that long.
Shut up, Chloe! You're being annoying.
One more thing. You said that you were gonna live there with your parents, but they aren't there. Who's that young woman staying there instead?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb. Did you forget already my brother's there? He told me about her. Who is that young and beautiful woman? Just tell me. Who's staying with you can't be your mother.
She's the maid. I hired her not long before. You're not here to clean and stuff, so I had to hire someone to do that.
So you're sharing the bedroom with your maid.
I'm not that stupid.
You've been cheating on me. I thought you couldn't get any lower, but here you are at rock bottom.
No, I haven't been cheating. This isn't fair.
Since when do you care about playing fair? You want a divorce because you want to be with her? That's why you kept on pushing for one. That was your plan all along. On top of all that, you used your parents as an excuse. Not only are you a cheater, but you're also spineless. How did I not see it?
Wait! You've got it all wrong.
Oh. Care to explain then? How I get it wrong? Which part of what I said is wrong? You bought that apartment to impress her, right? You thought that she wouldn't be able to refuse your proposal if it came with a high-rise apartment.
What? How did you know that?
Your girlfriend told Peter everything. She wasn't shy about hiding it. Did you think that she wouldn't get back to me somehow? And apparently she's an escort? Is that how you met her? You thought that you'd be able to impress her if you got her a high-rise apartment?
No. Not really.
Then tell me.
Well, you're actually right, but please, this is getting embarrassing. Please forgive me.
Out of all the things that you've done, cheating on me with an escort isn't the worst. I will forgive you, but only on one condition.
What?
You need to give Peter that apartment.
No way, I can't do that.
Fine, then I'll go to the police about this. And I'll tell your company too.
No, you can't do that. We can settle this some other way, but I can't give away the apartment. If I do that, I won't be able to afford alimony or any divorce settlement. You understand that, right?
I definitely know that you can't afford to pay anything. Your salary is way too low. Even with my father's house as down payment, the monthly mortgage for the condo will eat up most of your paycheck. You make even less than I do, and that's what you can't stand, right? Even though my income was what helped you sustain a reasonably good lifestyle. You couldn't stand the fact that a woman made more than you. You're just a small man.
Fine, I admit it. It was my fault. I acted on my impulses. Please, I'm desperate here. I can't give up my house. I'll have nowhere to go.
I'm sure you'll be able to find a closet or a couch somewhere.
I just moved, Chloe. I can't afford to do that all over again. I don't have money for security deposits and all that now. I bought her so many things. I'm up to my eyeballs in credit card bills. I don't have any money.
I know why you're telling me all this. What's your point?
Let's start over, Chloe. Let's pretend that this never happened and start again. We'll cancel the divorce. Everything was my fault. And I'm sorry, but we can still get back together. It'll be great.
You must have hit your head somewhere. That is the dumbest idea I've ever heard. I don't ever want to get back together with you. You and that escort of yours need to get out and find some other place to live.
If she finds out the truth, she'll leave me for sure. She thinks that I'm single, That was what I told her.
How lucky for you that she believed you without any doubts.
I can see that this is going nowhere.
That's right. The only one going anywhere is you and your girlfriend getting out of that house. And by the way, I told your parents everything you've been up to already. So that you don't have to.
What?
Your mom and dad are very unhappy with you. They were so surprised to find out that they had co-signed on the lease. They could be charged with accessory if we press charges. They're also very disappointed that you cheated on me with some escort and bought a house that was beyond your means. You can't seem to stop making such stupid choices. They're ashamed to have you as their son.
You cornered me, Chloe. I can't even go to my parents for help now. God! What am I supposed to do now? I can't go anywhere.
That sounds like a you problem. It has nothing to do with me. The only thing I want you to do is get out of that house as soon as possible.
Wait! You need to give me more time. I need to think about this.
No. You don't have any time left. Just get out. If you don't, I'm gonna start telling everyone else. And there's going to be real consequences to pay if you lose that job. Then you really won't have anything left.
Okay. I'll leave. Just please don't tell my company about this.
I won't as long as you move out of there.
You should keep your word. Chloe!
Don't say anything. Hurry up. After that, Joe moved out of the apartment. Then he stayed in a motel for a while but soon ran out of money. The court recognized that our marriage ended because he cheated on me. So he was ordered to pay a little extra in alimony. Of course, I wasn't gonna let him off that easily. I sent an email to his boss. The company normally didn't want to get involved in scandals. Joe was fired not long after that. So now I can start a new life with no attachments with what happened in the past.
Hello, Bella.
Pam, what are you doing now? Do you know what time is it? You're late. Why you haven't show up? Did you get lost or something? The event has started for 15 minutos. Hurry up or you will miss everything. Are you close here? Your daughter has been asking where you are and she is worried.
Oops, sorry. After work I have taken a nap and then I accidentally fell asleep. So right after I wake up, I texted you. I was shocked when I looked at the time.
What? You have taken a nap? I have called you so many times.
Yes, I saw them so I texted you immediately. I have a big dream and it seemed I slept DLY so I didn't hear any notifications. Sorry.
So why are you still sitting there? You should have set an alarm or something.
Yeah, but you know, I don't really understand what this party is about. I don't really care what is it about. You know that when you felt tired, it's very normal to fall asleep.
Today is the first day your child go to the piano class and this is the celebrate party of the teacher career. This is so important, you know.
Whatever you say. You know what's best for everyone. I probably should have tried harder to stay awake for the sake of my child, right?
That's not what I am trying to say. I don't want to pry and I don't want to judge. It's none of my business, but I always see another parents drop off and pick their child up from lessons.
You know, I'm already super busy every day already, and then my dog it really want to start taking piano lessons. She always want to be a pianist like Mary. I don't care and even I don't like music so I don't want her to take the lesson. And also she maybe become the pianist in the future so I have to hinder it. And I think you need to take responsibility for getting her into this whole thing.
Oh, you think only you are busy in this world? What ridiculous are you? I hear that you're the housewife and all you do is using your husband's money and take all the family to the restaurant. You can't cook, right? Please keep Mary out of this. She didn't tell your child to play piano or something.
What problem with taking my family to the restaurant? I am the one who's still using my energy for the sake of the family. Besides, all my family members are happy with that. It'd save a lot of my time, so I can't take care of myself. You know, I'm the kind of modern wife. And my husband is responsible for driving and picking my daughter from lesson. Also, he pays for all the bill.
I didn't say that it would hurt, but he's doing that during his work breaks, isn't he? He has to tell his boss and then go out of his way to take your daughter to lessons.
You know, my husband have a great job and his bod are really like him. And he is the very important part of the company, so the boos can't expel him even he goes to work late or come home sooner than anyone in his company. The salary is still wonderful, by the way. On top of that, he's the one who support my child to take the lessons, so he have responsibility to all of that involved task about her.
It's not anything I want to hear here, you know. But this is the party containing all the mom of the students and you were the one who agreed to attend the party. And now you haven't come yet?
I agreed because my child was begging to go and she said if I went there, her dad would give money for buying clothes. But now it's too late, so I don't think I will come.
Nah.
I think you have to come because we had a very good reason to go. My older child, Christine, is a college student and she has studied this course before. I think it's an opportunity for our child to listen to live music. Now, I am convincing you to come to the party with me. You weren't even formally invited to the party. Do you remember that you demand to put you and your family on the guest list? You need to be responsible for your decision and promise too.
Who can pass up a free invitation that party after looking at the menu?
So that is your reason?
There's oysters, truffles, and even foie gras. And the best thing here is steak. Who can say no to a lineup like that?
Yeah.
Sure, but that's not what is important.
The endless speeches going on and on about that teacher's life and achievements will be super boring. You can't fault anyone for thinking like that.
But you didn't go to the party on time, so you won't be able to eat anything of it though.
Gatsawidfin 4SK6 4F6H3X6 Uverkagr 6BXJ4JAPT2MMG5QI5 Verklkni.
Can you guess what time you will come?
Oh, it's the event of the famous pianist, so there will be so many influenced people. So I must be pretty. I guess it's about 3 hours because I have to take a shower and wash my hair, do makeup, and even choose the dress.
What? I think at that time, the party is over.
Yes, I love myself, so I can't be an ugly mom going there to pick my child up. I have to be the most beautiful there. And I think this time also have traffic congestion, so it will take me at least 3 hours.
I agree that the traffic is hard to predict. But can you shorten the time that you need to take care of your look? If you do so, I can tell the main character to serve the food later.
No, I want to look perfect and it's take me a long time to get ready and be confident when everyone there is too beautiful and elegant. Everything has to be perfect when I went out. You should know about me.
I know that you will never be on time when you always drop off your child in the morning. You've never been on time for any playdates or dinners before. That's the point I am trying to get at. I already had to pull a lot of strings to get you on the guest list. 3 house isn't a matter of being late. You're basically missing the entire party.
His is why it sucks so much having to hang out with old people. You guys are also strict about time, just take a chill pill and let things run their course. It's so much more relaxed with my younger friends. They know how to have a good time.
I'm sorry for being old. I think it'll be better if you start acting your age. You're almost 30 and you have a family to take care of. You need to be more responsible for everything and follow the rules that you can't change.
Stop preaching to me. You're not my mother. Oh, but you sound like my grandmother. She was an annoying and awful person who always told me what to do. I can just throw on something casual, right?
No, the dress code says smart casual.
Smart casual for a party? My daughter has to wear a dress, but parents can do smart casual?
Yes, they say smart casual should be fine. Everyone here is wearing smart casual clothing.
Thank you so much, my granny.
Just hurry up and get there. I feel so sorry for your daughter.
It's still going to take 3 hours. I'll get there. Don't worry. And make sure they don't serve the food yet. I don't want to miss out on any of the dishes.
3 hours? That's impossible. I can't delay things for that long.
What? Why not? Just have them do some more speeches. I will come if you can do that.
I can't do that. I don't have the authority to get them to change the program.
Well, neither can I get there in that amount of time. This is the end of the conversation. I have to go. I can't compromise anymore. I'll be there in 3 hours. You need to figure something out. Tell them to wait. You got that? Bye.
Wait. I can't.
One more thing. Tell my daughter that mommy will be there soon. The day later. Where are you, Bella?
You are exaggerating. It's super late. I can't believe it really did take you 3 hours. What were you thinking?
It's not my fault. I couldn't decide what to wear. That is not taste style that I go for, so putting together an outfit took a long time.
Just hurry up and get inside.
I'm trying, but I don't know how to.
You're on the premises, right? Go to the building which name has been written in the invitation.
I can't read it.
What? What do you mean that you can't read?
I can't read it because of the font that was used.
Are you being serious? You can't read cursive? Okay, just calm down. Now tell me the name of the floor you are in.
Oh, I can't see anything from here. Can you just come down and get me?
Sorry, but I can't do that. I can't leave my seat. I have to take care of the children.
Oh, come on. It won't take too long. You can leave them on their own a few minutes. You know, you can't always be with them every minute, so let them be independent. I need more help than the children do. I can't get there on my own.
Okay, I will pick you up. Where are you?
I am on the 3rd floor. Near the hall and the room M2.
M2? This hotel just have room coded AL. Where are you truly in?
I am in Hotel Army on the Wall Street.
What? Are you serious? This event hold on the Army Hotel on Broadway.
Oh my God. I assumed it was there.
Just hurry up and come here. We don't have so much time. I have put my phone away. The performance will starting soon. I won't be able to reply anymore. Now you know the address, so quickly book the car and come here.
Wait. You can't leave me like this. What if something happened to me? Some minutes later. Hey Bella, please answer. I need your help. I can't get in.
What happened? I have just saw your messages now.
Don't lie. You are ignoring me.
No, I have a lot of things to sew and just have a little time to check my phone.
I can't get in. Come and get me. I can't get in looking like this.
You just got here? We're already on our way home.
Are you being serious? I have just got here. It wasted too much time and my money of booking a car. Why can you do this? Come back home when I have just come? You said you would make them wait for me. Please tell me you packed a plate for me. I need my foie gras and steak.
You should give up right when you told me that you need 3 hours coming here. I have told you I can't prolong the party because I am not the organizer. 3 hours is too late, it's missing the entire party. But luckily for your husband, he has came on time so he was able to eat your portion of the meal so nothing went to waste.
What? Why my husband was there? He should be at work that time. What is going on?
He was the one that got in touch with us because he was worried about your daughter. Noon came and picked her up. He said that how knew you would be late and can't do anything. His office is near the hotel so he was able to join.
So he has took my seat at the party? He wasn't supposed to be there. He should be working and making money for me. But he eat my steak and even sit at my seat? How could you do that? It isn't fair.
What? I think he has the right to do that, he wanted to protect his daughter. And he just got in time for the first course. It's your fault for being 3 hours late to the party.
I'm always late. That shouldn't be a surprise to you anymore. You have to do a favor and make up some excuse for me to him.
Make some excuse to your husband? Are you serious? Are you in some sort of trouble? You cracked me up. If you are a responsible person, you should look at the invitation properly, the timeline and the place is all written there. Being late is your fault and it's good because your husband come and pick your daughter up. Or she will be left here just because you spent too much time on your clothes. Now I have going to another part of the party so I will text you later.
What? The second part of the party? I will come there.
You know, the second part is about business and not all adults and children can come. You are going to stick out like a sore thumb in there. They are going to know.
No, I am in smart casual. I can blend it.
I bet you're wearing an off-shoulder dress with a mini skirt and stilettos. That wouldn't have passed for smart casual. Your husband is very furious because you was leaving your daughter. He tell me to tell you to not bother coming home.
Is he really planning on locking me out of my own home or something?
Just ask your husband. I can't say, I am not his spokesperson. I don't plan on get involved in your relationship than I already am.
Help me, Bella. Tell him that this time was an honest mistake and something like that won't happen again.
Your track record say otherwise. I even waited with your daughter for a long time but you still at home or done some ridiculous things.
It'll just be this one time. I'm going to change and it won't happen again.
I don't know. That didn't involve in me. If you had the sense of responsible in the first place, you wouldn't ever be late. I also feel like you wouldn't even bother apologize this time if there wasn't a consequence.
You're putting me in a difficult place and making me look like a bad person.
It won't be a problem for us.
But it will be for me. What if my husband decides to divorce me so I'll have to find a job or maybe become a homeless? I have almost no experience at work.
But if you can't change your attitude about everything like this, I think you will show up late at the first day of work. I think you have to deal that yourself and change your mind about the lifestyle. That will open your new life and maybe your husband will forgive you. It's the time for you to start taking responsibility for yourself. There is nothing that I can do for you. I can just give you some advice.
Pamela's husband still be very furious with her. 10 years of bottled up feelings trying to put up with her finally exploded. He did end up throwing all her things onto the lawn and barred her from entering the house. He gave an amount of money and she signed the divorce papers. Right away, she left. From what I see, her husband and her daughter live happily. Pamela didn't change her attitude so she is ignored by some big companies and finally she got a job as a waitress. But it seems like she always late for her shift so it will just be a matter of time before she's fired.
Hey, Nora. Are you going to be home this weekend?
Hi, Sophia. Yeah, I think that I'll be home this weekend. What's wrong?
Are you planning on visiting us?
Yeah.
I am. You're okay with me coming over, right?
It's a little sudden. I don't think that we're going to be free this weekend, Sophia.
I asked my brother if I could come over, but he told me to check with you first. I can't believe that you're the one making these decisions for him. He should be embarrassed that he has less power than his wife.
It's not like that at all. Andrew and I see each other as equals. Anyways, I think that we have some other guests coming over this weekend. So it would be a little difficult to have you come over as well. I'm really sorry, but you can't come this weekend. Maybe some other time?
No, I want to come over this weekend. You're not allowed to reject me like this.
What? Are you listening to me? I explained to you that we were busy with other plans this weekend.
I had already decided that I was coming over to your place this weekend. I have it written down in my calendar already. I only decided to tell you about it because Andrew said I should contact you about it first. So you can't say no to me. This is something that's been decided already.
I'm sorry, but I just told you that we had plans already. Some of my mom's friends and their children are coming over to our house.
So what is going to make any difference? I promise that I won't bother you at all.
Sophia, it is going to make a difference. Why do you even want to come over this weekend? Can't you just wait for another opportunity to come to our house?
Why are you asking me that? Do I need a special reason to visit my family? I just wanted to come and see my brother. I also want to see my lovely nephew. You don't need to worry at all, Nora. I'm not looking forward to seeing you at all. You can just completely ignore me. I'll do the same to you too. And you can go ahead and have a good time with your mom's friends.
Would you please just listen to what I'm saying, Sophia? You can come and see your brother some other time. I told you that we already have plans this weekend. How many times do I have to repeat this?
I knew it. You really hate me, don't you? That's why you always try to stop me from coming over.
What? Why did you come to a conclusion like that? Stop twisting my words like that.
I know that's why you won't let me come over to your place. You really must hate me so much. I really think that you should stop doing things like this. It's a sign that you have a really bad personality. This is why no one likes you.
Sophia, I don't hate you at all. That's not the reason why I'm not allowing you to come over. I told you that we have other plans. Do you understand?
I'm sorry, but I don't understand you at all. I'm going to be coming over this weekend no matter what. There's no point telling me that I can't come. I also have some things that I need to do in that house. You should stop acting so arrogantly, Nora. It's my brother's house.
What? It's our family's house. I have every right choosing who can come over to visit. I told you that we have plans this weekend. Make sure that you don't come. We're really busy on Saturday.
Then that must mean you guys are free on Sunday? Why didn't you tell me this earlier?
I didn't say anything about Sunday because your mom might be visiting us. Nothing is decided for sure yet.
What? My mom is going to be visiting you guys?
Maybe.
That's a perfect opportunity for me to come over as well. I guess it's decided then. I can come over to your place on Sunday.
Sophia, actually, we had some things that we wanted to discuss with your mom in private. I guess it's okay for you to come over as well if you really want to. You can come over on Sunday then. Don't even bother trying to come on Saturday. You said that you had some things that you needed to do at our house? What is that?
There's no need for me to tell you that. It's none of your business. Stop being so nosy. I have no reason to tell you anything about what I'm planning to do.
Actually, I think that you should be telling me what you're planning to do because you're coming over to our house. What are you planning to do? I have every right to know what your plans are in my house.
You really are so annoying, Nora. I wish that you would just shut up already. I don't want to tell you anything. I'm going to come over on Sunday.
I might be having some other people around on Sunday as well. I won't be able to spend that much time with you, okay?
That's fine with me. And I'm not coming over to spend time with you. I don't even like you that much. Hi, Nora. I have something that I really want to tell you. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm fine. What's the matter all of a sudden? I was thinking it was strange that you hadn't contacted me for a while. You used to contact me almost every day.
I was actually planning to keep quiet about everything until my journey was over. I couldn't help and decided to text you already.
What does that mean, your journey? I don't really understand what you're seeing. Are you planning to move somewhere new or something?
I'm not moving anywhere. I like the place that I live in right now. I'm actually on vacation right now.
That sounds great. I'm very jealous of you. Where are you planning to go on a vacation?
I'm on vacation right now. You must be so jealous of me. I also didn't realize that you were so dumb and careless. You talk like you're smart, but you're actually just a huge idiot.
What did you just say to me?
I said that you're dumb and careless. I can't believe that you haven't realized that your credit card is gone. How do you not notice something so important?
What are you talking about, my credit card?
I'm actually in Hawaii right now. Try taking a guess at how I managed to book the flight here.
I'm guessing that you booked it online?
Well, that's really obvious. That's how most people book flights these days. But that's not the answer I was looking for. I actually booked this flight using your credit card.
No way! What that means you have my credit card? When did you take it from me?
I borrowed it from you when I came over to your place a few weeks ago. I made all the reservations by using your credit card. I booked everything pretty much last minute. So it was all really expensive, but I didn't care though.
What? Sophia, I'm struggling to process what you just told me. Explain what's going on. You're telling me that you stole my credit card from me?
I didn't steal anything from you. It was just borrowing your credit card temporarily. I'm having such a great time thanks to you and your credit card. I think that this is the best place that I've ever been on. It feels so nice being on vacation without having to worry about the cost. Me and my boyfriend have spent around like $35,000. Make sure that you pay it all next month, Nora.
Hold on. There's been a misunderstanding here. The card that you stole is your mom's credit card.
What did you just say to me? You're just lying, right?
I'm not lying at all. I'm pretty sure that you've accidentally used your mom's credit card. I have checked my wallet and my card's still here. Did you not check the name on the card at all?
There is no way that you're telling the truth. I'm pretty sure that your credit card's color is green.
Oh, your mom and I use the same bank, so that's as easy to understand. The only thing different here is my name and the card's number. I think you must have been in a rush and didn't check it all. I also remember your mom telling me that she had lost one of her credit cards. I think that you might have accidentally stolen your mom's credit card.
Wait. I'm not sure if I checked the name on the card properly. I kind of assumed that it was your card.
Yeah, don't you remember that your mom also came over my house on Sunday? You came over on the same day that your mom visited us. You must have stolen the credit card from the wrong purse. I can't believe you made a basic mistake like this. I also can't believe that you were trying to steal a credit card.
Hold on. There's no way I would make a mistake like this. I know what my mom's purse looks like. The purse that I stole the card from looked nothing like hers.
That's probably because I gave her a new purse as a gift.
What?
It was her birthday a few months ago. And that's when I decided to give her a new purse as a gift.
This can't be true. So that means I accidentally stole my mom's credit card from her purse.
I really can't believe what you've done. Your mom is going to be very shocked when she hears about this. She probably didn't think that her own daughter would commit a crime like this.
Don't see me like that. I never committed a crime. I only did this to be a nuisance to you. I never thought that I would accidentally steal my mom's credit card instead of yours.
Sophia, your intentions don't really matter. What you've done is definitely a crime. Can you repeat how much you'd spent?
Around $35,000.
No way you could use that much money on a credit card. There should be a monthly limit.
Oh, really? That's a relief to hear.
I think the max amount you can spend should be kept around $5,000 a month.
I've maxed out 2 of the cards, but I still have one that I'm able to use.
What did you just say to me? Does that mean you stole more than one credit card?
Stop saying that I stole. I was only borrowing them temporarily. I was planning to return the credit cards to you eventually.
But you weren't planning to return any of the money that you used though, right? You told me earlier that I would have to pay $35,000 next month. It's the same thing as stealing.
I was planning to return the credit cards to you eventually. I was kind of saying it as a suggestion. I was hoping that you would be kind enough to just pay the money for me.
Enough with your excuse. Anyway, the credit cards that you've been using aren't mine. I'm going to go and tell your mom about this. She needs to know about this as soon as possible. I'll tell her that you have the credit cards that she thought she had lost.
Wait. Just hold on a minute.
What do I need to wait for?
I don't want you to tell my mom about this. She's going to be so mad at me. I think she's going to stop sending me financial support if she finds out. I want to keep this a secret from her.
How you intend to keep all this a secret from her? I think it's impossible.
You're just going to have to admit to everything you've done. Please don't say that. Just keep this a secret from her. Please, Nora. I won't be able to survive without the financial support. My boyfriend is going to kick me out of this house if I stop paying for our living expense. We both really need the money that my mom gives me.
Oh my God. I really can't believe what you're saying right now. How can you still be so dependent on your mom? Don't you know how old you are already? You're not a child anymore. You're a full-grown adult.
What are you trying to suggest? I'm only 30.
That's exactly my point. You're already 30. You really need to be more responsible for your actions at that age. Do you not realize that what you've done is unacceptable? You stole your mom's credit card and maxed them out? You also receive financial support from her. I'm pretty sure university students are more independent than you are. In fact, even children in high school are more independent than you.
Why are you insulting me like this? What's the point?
I'm just telling you the truth. You really need to stop depending on your mom so much. You're unemployed and completely dependent on the money that your mom sends you every month to make a living. Then you decide to steal her credit cards and decide to go on vacation all the way to Hawaii with your boyfriend. I feel so sorry for your mom. She really doesn't deserve all of this happening to her.
Stop judging me like this. It has nothing to do with you.
That's very true. I no longer have anything to do with this. Although you were originally planning to steal my credit cards from my house. I'm not sure if I want to just let you get away with a crime like this.
You can just pretend that this never happened. I didn't end up stealing anything from you in the end. It didn't cause you any trouble. You also need to stop saying that I'm a criminal. I didn't do anything that bad.
What you did was a crime, though.
I really had no intention of committing a crime.
Like I said, your intentions don't really matter at all. What you did was a crime, and that reality can't be changed. When are you guys planning to come back home anyway?
We are planning to get our flight home the day after tomorrow. I don't want to go home anymore. I want to stay here forever.
Go ahead and do that. Then I'm just going to tell you that's a terrible idea. Your mom just told me that she called her bank. You're not going to be able to use her credit cards anymore.
What? What did you just say? My mom disabled all her credit cards?
She told her bank that her credit cards had been stolen. She also knows that you were the one that stole the credit cards.
What? I asked you to keep quiet about all of this. I can't believe you betrayed me. There was absolutely no reason for you to tell my mom about any of this.
I didn't betray you at all. I was never on your side in the first place. I also didn't promise that I wouldn't tell her about this.
You're such a horrible person. I'm going to be in so much trouble because you told her.
If I were you, I would go straight to your mom and apologize for everything. If you even tried to think about running away, the police are going to come after you. Your mom is going to file a criminal report.
What? I didn't do anything that bad.
Right. I'm done here. I have said all what I have to. So, the choice is yours. Bye.
Wait, Nora. Nora.
Sophia's mom was absolutely furious at what her daughter had done. She demanded that Sophia pay her back all the money that she spent in Hawaii. Sophia had no source of income, so she had to immediately start working multiple part-time jobs to pay back. Currently, Sophia's working long hours every single day and lives in regret. Now she has lost everything. She deserved that.